This week is Shabbat Chazon, day before Tisha B'Av. Rabbi Yitzchak Barditchover said that every year on Shabbat Chazon, every Yid gets a vision, a Chazon of the third Beis Mikdash that's going to come. And you can explain the idea because the third Beis Mikdash is going to be a time where everything's going to be perfect. It's going to be the revelation of Hashem like it's never been before. It's not just going to be like the olden days, like when there was a Beis Mikdash. We're talking Tayos Mashiach is Ur Chadash Al Tzion Torah. We're talking about something new, something that we can't even think about. So during the 3 weeks, when we focus more on what we're lacking, the 9 days and Tisha B'Av, when we focus on what we're missing, that's when we can realize how good this can be. The rest of the year, we're happy with our lives. So we can't really think about how great life can be. But when we come to the Bein HaMetzarim, we come to Tisha B'Av, that's when, from the lacking, from when we focus on what we're missing and what's wrong in our lives, we can realize that life can be so much better. The future that awaits us, B'karev M'her V'yameinu, is so good. So that's why Tisha B'Av is called a Yom Tov. It's a moyed. We don't say Tachnon, because Tisha B'Av, in the time when the Beis Mikdash is charev, when our situation is at its worst, and we focus on that, and we really make ourselves aware of what's lacking in our lives, that's when Mashiach's born. On Tisha B'Av, Mashiach's born, because it means that's when we can really tap into how amazing life can be with the Shekhinah with us, because all pain and suffering comes from lack of Hashem's presence. We feel alone. We feel so much pain in the world. The kedusha, the goodness isn't winning. The evil is winning. Everyone feels separate, and there's no unity in the world. And when we can imagine on Shabbos, when Shabbos is the day where everything's perfect. So the Shabbos of the 3 weeks, as Forum say, is the highest Shabbos of the year. So Shabbos Chazon is the time where we had a week of the 9 days, and Tisha B'Av is the next day. But on Shabbos we can envision how a perfect life can be, how our life can be so much better. So we should never give up, and we should feel the yearning. The Ruzhiner says that the 3 weeks aren't supposed to be sad days. They're supposed to be days of yearning, of looking forward to the future, to the Geula. So we should be zeicha this year. Tisha B'Av should be a Yom Tov, and we should realize that our life can be so much better, and start actually living that better life in our reality of our lives. Whether the Geula Shlema has come or not, we can individually bring Geula to our lives, bring unity to our lives, make the world a better place, make our lives better, and that's how we will actually bring the Geula. So we should have a Gavaldige Shabbos. And we shouldn't be depressed. Tisha B'Av is not a depressing time that we're all just desperate to get over with and get to the holidays already. Tisha B'Av is a time where we can focus on what's not good, because life isn't good, life isn't great. And the rest of the year, we don't focus on that, we just get on with life, we move on. But then there's a few times a year, a short period of time where we focus on what is wrong. Life could be better. And then we really can start feeling life can be better, and let's make it better. Good Shabbos.